Hi. If I seem different, that's because I am. Last time you saw us, you were discussing with my also dear sibling in Void. Well, you could say it's my sibling, or you could say he's my other half. However you may slice it, doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm Astro, and I have a question for all of you, and some thoughts. What is human? What is human existence? Every human to have been birthed is just a set of DNA and a set of memories that shape how you act. Through your childhood, certain actions were taken, and through games, videos, films, experiences, travel, housing, anything, your personality was shaped. Along with your DNA that gave you unique ways of experiencing the world and a unique way of experiencing your own emotions and a unique set of emotions. Everybody thinks the same emotion should be the same for everybody. If you feel angry, it should feel the same as everybody else's anger, but that is incorrect. You can perceive the same emotion very differently from person to person, as I have perceived due to me being multiple people. But we're also trapped by people's perception of us and the world's perception of us. You could say you're not, but you are. That is what being human is. We as humans are very social creatures. It is how we have survived, and it is in our DNA to be social. And if you change too quickly, well, people will leave you. So, everybody here and every human on Earth knows deep down, on a genetic level, that we are trapped by people's perception of us. It is how we are. Every human has the ability to change. Every human can be anything. You're simply trapped yourself within your perception of yourself and how others perceive you. You may say that that's not true, that you're poor and you can't change that for whatever reason or other. But we both know that's wrong. Really think about it. You're telling me that you truly believe that. Does your work not give you enough money? You can't find a better job? I'm not gonna tell you some bullshit about working hard. We both know that's not how this works. If that's true, then why don't you lie? Or steal? Or cheat? Sabotage others? That's how everybody else got to their high positions. Why don't you do it? But what if you get caught? We both know you won't. You've seen everybody else do it. Just put on a smile and act like you're supposed to be there, and everybody will just let you in. You won't get caught. And even if you do, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get fired. Most likely. Worst case is a very, very light prison sentence. Practically a holiday. You aren't trapped in anything but people's perception. You see it as immoral. People see it as something you're not allowed to do or can't do. So you simply can't do it. To think is to be. That old quote. This is the true meaning of it. This is the thought process for it. Or at least my interpretation. After all, who am I to say what's true and what isn't? Yeah. That would be really bad of me if I were to say something was true or isn't true. After all, that would be as if I'm electing myself as God. But I'm no God. I'm just human after all. Just the same as all of you. And I'm not above it either. Just like all of you, I'm trapped in people's perception. Though, I would like not to be. I don't enjoy it. But oh well. Leonardo da Vinci, one of the great geniuses of the world, would actually lie. He would lie about what he could and couldn't do and act and lie about being his profession before even being an architect, and people just let him in. And he just became it. Many of the greats would actually say that they were a thing before they were. Leonardo da Vinci said he was an architect long before he was really an architect. Well, oh well. There were also many others like it. There have been many great talents and geniuses who would do stuff like that. Many artists, many of the great artists we know nowadays, actually said they were artists before they were artists. Many great musicians said they were musicians before they could even play their first note. So why are you so nervous? Worried that others may scrutinize you? But what does that even mean? Why do you let their perception hold you? Seems dumb to me. But it is human nature, isn't it? None of it matters, though. After all, I'm just saying words, right? You can ignore everything I just said and live the rest of your life like nothing ever happened. Or you can accept that you're Schrodinger's cat and that you can become anything you want. That your actions only do exist when others perceive them so. You only exist when others perceive you. You can't prove that you exist without others' perception. But that also means that you can change how others perceive you and how you perceive yourself. Deep down, you can become anything. You say that you can't. You say that you've tried being a thing, but you just don't have talent for it. Or you've tried and failed. But have you really? Have you really tried with your all? With everything you have, without fear, and without worrying about others' perception of you? Probably not. You're only human after all. But that's also your choice. After all, to think is to be. But oh well, I've said enough. I'll see you all later. Have a nice evening.